York, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the New York Yankees. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, two arms on the mound in this one that have logged a lot of innings in their careers. Should give us a fun matchup.
You know, the thing about guys like this is that they know how to compete. Even when they don't have their best stuff coming out of the bullpen into the ball game, pregame, they know how to go out there and battle and get outs, even when they don't have the best feel. So I think that's what we're going to see today. Hopefully they do have their best stuff, but if they don't, look for that type of competitive edge.
First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod on the mound, Carlos Rodon. Having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
Kevin Kiermaier stands in now and watches strike one.
One strike.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Rodon ready. Here comes the other way, and that's a fair ball. Will Bichette up to the dish. Kiermaier on the go. Foul ball. Kiermaier leads off first with one away. And now the count is even.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat.
Runner goes again. Kiermaier round second on his way to third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And a good eye there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Rodon sets and deals. And that's in for a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering is down low.
Full count.
Goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch, and he just misses. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch is downstairs. Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a miss. 3 balls, 2 strikes. In the air, left side. Cabrera has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is the inning. The Jays push across a run on this double. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back now in the Bronx. And our pitcher in this game, Kevin Gausman.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera.
1 ball,
And the
no
first
strike.
pitch misses for ball 1. Gausman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
In the air, out towards right center. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Automatic double?
It's automatic double. It's not a ground rule double. And here is Anthony Rizzo. Ball one there. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Chapman drifts towards it. Makes the grab, one down. Here comes Aaron Judge. Leads the league in batting average with only a handful of games left on the schedule, closing in on a batting title. And that one in the air center field. Kiermaier trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. The leading home run hitter in the American League. Dives and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time though, and they come away with an out. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's George Springer. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. There's a strike. George Springer, a Connecticut native, in fact played his college ball at UConn. First round pick by the Astros in 2011, and he helped lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017. Next offering is in the dirt.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete, and his signing was the
fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Yeah, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
And now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk. And first offering is fouled off. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. This one high in the air to left center. Cabrera under it. And there's two away. Two outs, base is empty. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And here it comes. Got him swinging. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they lead it 1-0. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the second. Gleyber Torres up to hit. And a pitch. That one misses. 1-0. Kevin Gausman hails from Colorado, but he played his college ball at LSU. He was the 4th overall pick in the 2012 draft. Made his debut at 22 years old in 2013, and he has gotten himself through a lot.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And the batter now, Oswaldo Cabrera. That's in there. That's strike one.
Yeah, and coming through the minor leagues, he was expected to be the #1 starter for the Baltimore Orioles and never quite lived up to that billing, but continued to fight ups and downs, persevered, and after 2 free agent deals, he finally became an all-star.
Here's Jose Trevino. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. In the air, right field. Springer on the move. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. 2 on, 1 out. And next for New York, Isiah Kiner-Falefa. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. 1 runs in. Coming home. He's also in to score. It's 2-1.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
One out, runner at second. Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Springer there makes the catch. Runner tags, and will move up to third. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kiner-Falefa at third with 2 away. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Kiermaier moving under it. Squeezes it. That is the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back at Yankee Stadium, Edwin Rios here. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him. And 1 out now.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
1-2. And misses inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Off the plate, and now it's even 1-1. Out to center. Bader should have it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Down in order. Set for the bottom of the third. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. The pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Kiermaier moving under it. And makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And a foul ball. Judge, 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The 0-1. And that one hammered. Springer going back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Singled and scored his first time. Off the plate inside. Ball 1. Torres, a former All-Star, hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Two outs.
Full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one's carrying. And that ball is gone. He'll circle the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1.
sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round triple.
Now at the plate, Oswaldo Cabrera. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Picks it up with a bare hand, throws to first, and he beats the throw. He's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. In the air right field, and George makes the grab, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 4-1. New inning getting started. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Bichette. And a foul ball.
Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, he got a real good pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes. You cannot miss that. Not a great slider at all. And I tell you what, that's where you got to do damage. He looked like he was on time getting the bat through the zone, but he just caught air.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's his 2nd strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Back in New York, Isiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in 1 game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
So a man aboard. And now Bader up to the plate. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Out towards right center field. Springer there makes the catch, and that is that. Back in the Bronx, and the batter is George Springer. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Varsho at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw out that runner at first. The hitter, he takes offense to it.
Well, nobody ever tried to throw you out at first.
Just the second baseman every time I'd roll over on the ground.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Rodon fires. Popped up. Peraza sizes this one up, and there's 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Rios now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Blue Jays held in check, and they trail it 4-1. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Rizzo. Gosman back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Anthony Rizzo circles the bases. His 53rd homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-1.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here is Aaron Judge. Swings through that one. 0-1.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Judge rips that one. And it's gone. So he leaves the yard to left, and they add a run. It's 6-1.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just could.
Jake Odorizzi on the pitch out of the pen here. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 0-1. Up the middle, Merrifield. Tosses to first, 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Here is Gleyber Torres. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And now it's even up.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Cabrera, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Bounced up the middle. Bichette whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and here is Whit Merrifield. Merrifield in his 8th season, 34-year-old vet, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Fires over to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing in one. Bichette, second-round pick, 26. Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here. His 38th of the year, and they slice into the lead. It's 6-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets to jog around the bases. Good for him.
Chapman gets a piece there. Chapman measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he took home a Gold Glove in 2021.
No balls.
Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. Got him looking. That's out number 2.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach. Figure out how they're beating him. Make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. The Jays get a pair on this homer, and they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now Jose Trevino. The pitch. Out towards left center. And it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard. Man at first. And up next for New York, Isiah Kiner-Falefa. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Harrison Bader. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Trevino coming home. He scores. It's 7-3.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel. And you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The Yankees going with a pinch hitter. Jasson Dominguez. Great RBI chance with second and third occupied. Nobody out. This one in the air center field. Kiermaier makes the play. Runners tagging from second and third. In there safely.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Anthony Rizzo will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Hard hit to third. Zips it across. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Trevor Richards.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Aaron Judge. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. On a line out towards center. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Can't glove it cleanly. So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. He's already homered here in this one. Outside.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
2 on, 2 outs. And it's through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Oswaldo Cabrera. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Into center. Kiermaier moving under it. And that is that. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. Staying in the game on defense, Jasson Dominguez. He entered as a pinch hitter, but this might get interesting. Not a position he's used to playing here. Springer leading things off and takes a strike. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
Liner snagged it first. That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Ball 1 low.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jose Trevino. The pitch. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. It's got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
Bader stands in here, takes ball 1 low. 1 for 3. He was late there. Strike 1.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
1-1 now. Now fly ball to right center. Kiermaier trying to get there, and he makes the catch. Runner tagging for third, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup, Jasson Dominguez now at the plate. And the first offering is not close.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
The 1-1. And another
No,
ball.
that's
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Next one off the plate inside. Full count now. Trevino at third. Kiner-Falefa at first. One gone. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
First and second, one out. And next for New York, Anthony Rizzo. Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone. The 1-2. And now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And that's outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with two strikes here. I love it.
3-2 now. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. At the belt and fires. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. One out. Runners at first and second. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Ball one, no strikes.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Kiner-Falefa around third. One run is in. Throw cut off to second, and he's out. But one run does score in the play before the inning ends. So 2 runs in the inning on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's ready to begin the 8th, and now for the Jays, Edwin Rios. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Rodon still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Kiermaier in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. That ends the. Back for more from the Bronx. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now up is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. First offering misses the mark. Line and caught at 3rd by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
That one hammered left field. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Cabrera stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Right side, Merrifield tosses to first, and that is that. All set to start the 9th in this one, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bichette. And a swing and a miss.
1 strike.
Bounce to the left side, and it stays fair, and it kicks off the base of the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's out, trying for 2.
Up next to the bases, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And here is Matt Chapman.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Swings through that one.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Gladdy now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. On the ground, out to short. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
See, Boog, that right there, that's a perfect example of why he shouldn't be out there in that position. He clearly isn't comfortable. He doesn't look fluid. His footwork's all over the place, and just can't make that throw to beat the runner.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. There's a strike.
It's 0-1.
Now 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
That is strike 2. It's softly on the ground, left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees take this one in a blowout.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
And your final 11-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.